Welcome back, everybody. It's Strongbull, and today we're going to do a review on the Stetson Brenham. It's a 4X wool hat, and we'll be able to discuss a little bit the differences between the Buffalo collection and a wool 4X hat. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. It's Strongbull, and today we're going to go over the Stetson 4X Brenham. It's a wool hat, not part of the Buffalo collection. So I figured I'd give this a little bit of coverage, and we'll talk a little bit about the differences. Now, with that said, please do me a favor and hit that like button. And please feel free to subscribe, as it helps me continue to do these and bring content to you. It's something I really like to do. And with that said, let's move on with the video. Now, this is the Stetson 4X Brenham. It is a 4X hat of theirs, but it is wool. They always do such a good job packaging these things. Stetson is out of this world and amazing. They do everything. They even give you a foam ring around the hat so that the ring in the box doesn't leave any marks on the hat. Stetson is really, really good at packaging their hats, and it's something that I really appreciate as a customer from them. Anyway, with that said, this is the Stetson Brenham. You can tell it is part of the San Angelo collection because it's got the white satin liner and a black leather sweatband, whereas the Buffalo collection does not. The Buffalo collection, I have one right here because I wanted to show this to everybody, just so you understand the difference in whether you have a Buffalo hat or your standard wool hat. The Buffalo collection has a light brown satin liner with a brown leather sweatband, whereas the other hats, the wool hats, are a white satin liner with a black leather sweatband, and it doesn't have the 4X tooled into it. It's in like a gold print on the front. So anyway, with that said, now you know the difference between the wool and the Buffalo. It's a 70, this one is a 75/40 profile, which means it is a 4 5/8 inch tall crown. It is a 4-inch brim, and it's a medium curve. And I'm looking at this from the front, and boy, I'll tell you, again, I feel like it's more of a heavier curve. It's between medium and a bigger curve. But anyway, this is the way it looks. Stetson always gets these curves nice, so they put really nice, round, soft edges on them, and they really look something good. So this is the front profile, and this is the side profile. Now, putting on this hat up front, it fits good. It feels like a 7 1/4, and I wear a lot of Stetson, so I know. But if I had to say, it's a little bit on the less snugger side. Usually 7 1/4 from Stetson is tried and true, and I put it on and it fits nice and snug. This is still snug, still a comfortable 7 1/4, but if I had to pick, a little bit on the looser end, okay? It's got a 3-piece silver hatband, silver tone hatband with a self-matching hatband on it. And so then that's the buckle set on it, is what I meant to say. Anyway, with that said, these are good hats. These hats are really good if you want to wear them in the evening, you're heading out, it's not going to be raining or snowing, you're not going to be caught in any heavy inclement weather. You know, a little bit of sprinkle of water here and there, and a little bit of rain won't really hurt these, but these are not going to hold as true as a Buffalo collection, and really, yeah, big downpours and a lot of snow and all that inclement weather, as it's more of kind of like an evening hat, more of a dress hat. You know, even when you look at the leather hatband, sweatband on it, it's black to be coated with it. It's a little bit thinner. It's not as big and beefy as the Buffalo collection, and so on. But besides that, if you're the type of guy who needs a hat for the evening wear or to just be out and about and you're not getting caught in any rain or any bad weather, this would be the ideal hat for you. Now, if you need a working hat, you might want to try something in the Buffalo collection. I've done a few reviews on those. Feel free to check out my other videos. I've reviewed a few of them, and maybe one of them would be more your style. But if not, and you just want a hat to look, you want to look the part, you want to be out in your, and you want something that's at a good price, I mean, these you can get for about $150. The Buffaloes are going to run you about $169, $170. They're $20 more. You decide what's it worth. If you want to be able to deal with the inclement weather and so on and have it be a little beefier for $20, is it worth it to you? To some people it is, to some people it isn't. Let me know what you all think in the comments below in regards to whether dress is good enough or for the most part you're all out there being rugged, because I really would like everybody's opinion on the 4Xs between the both. If any of y'all have had a non-Buffalo hat 4X and one that is part of the Buffalo collection, what are your differences and what you like? Share that in the comments. It'd be pretty good. Remember that Stetson, moving forward, remember that Stetson does basically focus mostly on round oval hats. Now, one thing I am noticing with this hat as well, too, is the sweatband is in there and it's nice. It feels a little loose, not as snug as usual, but I did notice that the sweatband is a little bit loose. Thank you, Sailor, for that little bark. Thanks for protecting Daddy. And anyway, with that said, it looks like it's a little bit loose. It's not as tight as I usually get from a Stetson. I don't know if this one just slipped past the cracks or if that's the way these hats come, and that might settle down as you break in over time. Anyway, with that said, I appreciate you guys checking this video out, and just know that the difference between the wool 4X and the Buffalo 4X is one's a little more for dress occasions, whereas the Buffalo collection, although you can use them, if you get a black one, like a black corral or something, you can dress those up as well too, but they'll take a good beating. If you have any plans on being in any bad weather, sweating it up and really putting it through the grime, one of these wool corrals will do just fine. And for the price point, you're getting a top-notch hat. I'm going to tell you, these hats, they're made very well. Stetson just never ceases to amaze me with the level of quality they bring to the table. You know, little differences. I'm not going to say everything is perfect from any company because everybody makes their mistakes. But as a whole, I've seen enough Stetson hats that for the most part, they're on par. They have a little fluctuation in quality as you get to the 4X hats, you know, as you go down the line, but that's to be expected. And sometimes you just might have to swap it out for another one, but they're very good about that, and they work with you. So with that said, thanks for checking out this video. Again, please smash that like button or feel free to subscribe. Take a look at any of my other videos for any content that might be in there that you might like, but I do cover a lot of hats. I have 6Xs, and I even have 100X Presidente in there on my list, along with a lot of cowboy boots. So, and if any of you guys would like to see anything specific, feel free to leave that in the comments too, and I'll try and get it in the roster, and let's see what the future brings. With that said, take care. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on my next video. Take care.